All right, guys, so we're back in induction performance. This is the final day of dynoing because I have to test the car tonight at Bradenton. So we really have to get the car dialed in right now on the dyno, get the nitrous figured out, get all that rolling. I also am wearing my fresh new Bogetti t-shirt, nothing but sauce. Check those out on the website, cooperbogetti.com. But man, guys, this car is gonna be such a handful. I got everything I could need in case I'm here late and have to go right to the track. I got all my tools, all my racing gear. So basically, we're in an FL2K crunch. Tomorrow is roll racing at the racetrack, Thursday. Then Friday is drag racing, Saturday, Sunday, all drag racing. So I have a bunch of days to race, but I gotta get the car dialed in because I need some seat time. I'm not trying to just get knocked out right away. So let's hope for the best. Fingers crossed, guys. Wish me luck. All right, first pull of the day. See what it can do. Yesterday, obviously, it made 1100. We're gonna really try to push that today. We're gonna try to get the nitrous completely dialed in using the 2 power headers. On a completely new build like this is a little complicated, but I got faith these guys to get it figured out. So we need the nitrous to get it up on the trans brake to get the turbo spooled. It just won't get past the converter without it. Not bad for the first pull of the day. So if you guys don't know who Induction Performance is, they're basically the Supra capital of everywhere. Yeah. They got a lot of cool stuff in here. A lot of Supras. This one is particularly clean. So nice. Love this purple. So Alpha's made a ton of pulls all day. He's trying to get the nitrous all dialed in. We're trying to get it figured out so we can get to the track tonight. So I'll do a whole walkthrough of this car, obviously, when it's all said and done. Once it's back at the garage, I'll put it up on jack stands. I can really do an in-depth showing you guys what's done to the car, future goals, all that nonsense. We can talk about all the cool stuff. But for now, racing crunch time is on. All right, this is where the fun stuff starts. Time to test the trans brake and 2-step. Pulled it off the dyno just because of a time constraint issue, and we got to fix a couple things on it. Nothing major, but we'll get those going. All right, so I decided to raise the ride height up an inch here. I am just working on that right now. Try to get the car to weight transfer a little better. Alright, so I decided to raise up the car a little bit here, about an inch in the front just to try to get it a weight transfer a little bit. We'll leave the rear the same, but the front are going up an inch. The car had a little bit of camber. It was a little too low for what it should have been. So we're gonna try that because we are all of us are pretty worried that the car is gonna try to just wheelie. As cool as that would look, it wouldn't be ideal. So that's the plan. Ride height adjustment. Leave on all the boost and nitrous. Pulling it on the trailer. Headlights aren't plugged in at the moment. That's on my list of homework to do when I get home. Alright guys, the race car is retrieved. It's about 12 o'clock at night. One day, FL2K starts tomorrow, but the car is ready to go. Induction performance, working late hours to get this thing tuned. So awesome, those guys are freaking killer. But the car is on the trailer. I don't think you can see it, but we are freaking ready for FL2K, guys. Made Bronte come up here for the ride.
Hi. I'm tired.
So, what do you think? You like the sound?
Sounds freaking awesome.
It's pretty cool, right?
It's very dark.
Oh, you guys can't see me at all. It's weird. It's so dark. All right, well, Alpha working late hours to get that thing ready, but she's ready.
I'm excited.
Now ready to drive home. I do have some stuff I got to do tomorrow. There's some homework that would have been done if I wasn't rushing them so much, but here we are.
Your list on your phone of your homework?
Yep, it's midnight and we're ready to go back home.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Well, the car's home. I got a bunch of miscellaneous little things to do on it tomorrow. So it's 1 a.m. We get an early start. Get some stuff done on this thing. Get this thing race ready. Needs to be 100% race ready tomorrow night. So that's the goal. Time to go to bed. All right, guys, it's the next morning. The roll racing for FL2K starts today, but drag racing is until tomorrow. So I have the full day basically to work on this thing, and I have a whole list of things I have to do. Kind of like every car, they're never done, no matter what. There's always stuff to do. And as we were tuning this, I kind of made a list of things that I wanted to do and things that needed to be done. So that's what my day is going to consist of today. I got to get a new battery. I got to put a bunch of random things on it, just stupid little things that are all going to take their own sweet amount of time. So my full day will be dedicated to that. Prepping for FL2K, so fill the cooler with ice for tomorrow, drinks, whatever. My truck needs to be filled with all the tools, all that stuff. So let's get to work on this thing. I'm gonna back it down to the garage first. Probably just work on it on the trailer. Unloading it just seems unnecessary, but I'll make it happen. All right, so also on my list of things to do are these front end travel limiters. I pulled the car down over to here, and I'm gonna weld these on in the grass, because the 240 takes up basically all the shop space until I make it a roller again. So these Motion Raceworks front end limiters are gonna be nice on there. Should be just what I need to keep the car from wheeling, because I don't really want it to wheelie. I'm out here sweating working in the sun. Obviously, it would have been ideal to pull the car into there, but the amount of work that it would have taken to get the car off the trailer, get it in there, get it up, and do all this, I basically will be done. So I already did one side of the suspension travel limiters, and now it's time to do the other side. Rolled out the old welder into the yard here, doing some yard work. It's kind of nice. It's kind of a nice change of pace. Brings me back to what I used to have to do. So there it is. You can see it. I laid down some nice booger welds. Should hold, but if it doesn't hold, we reevaluate our setup here. Might need to move them anyways. They might need a better spot for angle or something. Somebody that's better at suspension will give me some advice at some point, but half of it is done. Not too bad. The other side should be a lot easier because I know what I'm doing now, and I have all the tools already out. Now it's time to get this here battery replaced. I don't even know what brand it is. I don't even know where it came from. I don't remember. Maybe it was the one that was in the car when I got it, but I honestly have no idea. So put a new battery in the Camaro. She kind of deserves it, and got a lot more errands to run before tomorrow's racing. Getting ready to go racing this weekend, so got some water, drinks, unsweet tea, bunch of ice for that there intercooler, new tote for my tools and stuff, make it a little easier at the track, fresh battery for the Camaro. Good to go. Some snacks for Bronte to keep her happy. gonna be a weekend. Well, we are officially on our way to FL2K. I've been talking about FL2K a lot, but it's just such an awesome event that every year I try so hard to get my cars ready for it. And look at me now, going out with an untested car. Hell yeah. Got Bronte, Millie. I wouldn't consider myself ready, but not as ready as I can be. So we're going out there right now. They're just roll racing today, but I want to go kind of secure a spot, make sure everything's good to go on the car, maybe test it on the trans brake again, because in my experience, like, I'll put a perfectly good running, driving car on the trailer, and then once it comes off the trailer, suddenly it's not a perfectly good running, driving car anymore. It's weird. So I'm gonna go test it, watch some roll racing, and bring Millie to enjoy. All right, we'll see you guys at the track. We've been in the car for a total of a minute, and Millie's already got dog hair all over Bronte.
And she's exhausted.
Yep, she is so pooped.
Aww.
She acts like it's 150 degrees in here. Meanwhile, it's like 65.
AC's blowing on her.
Yeah.
She's just so hot. Oh.
Out here at the track with the Bronte, watching some roll racing. A lot of Vipers out here, a lot of fast stuff. It just kind of gets me excited for drag racing now. Watching, yeah, feeling the adrenaline of the race cars really gets me fired up for this. Got girl Millie out here. Millie, say hi. She's been doing track dog stuff.
Millie is loving watching the racing.
Loving it.
Getting so many pets. I'm excited now too for the mile.
Yep.
It's gonna be fun.
All right, back to you in a minute. All right, guys, another awesome night at the track. I wasn't racing, so I don't really have any footage of the car. The car is just sitting on the trailer there. I parked up next to the John Doc crew over there, and they'll be helping me with the F-body stuff, which is cool. Those guys know F-body suspensions more than anybody, really, I would say, especially with like a stocker style suspension. So those guys will be a huge help in that department, help get the car down the track, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. This video had a ton of mix of content, kind of vlog style, but tomorrow is racing, so expect some videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll probably post a bunch of videos about the racing. Thanks for watching. Stay saucy.